How Stoics develop a strong mindset. Stoic philosophy. EPICTETUS. If anyone tells you that a certain person speaks ill of you, do not make excuses about what is said of you, but answer, "He was ignorant of my other faults, else he would not have mentioned these alone." Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. Don't explain your philosophy. Embody it. There is only one way to happiness, and that is to cease worrying about things which are beyond the power or our will. Man is not worried by real problems so much as by his imagined anxieties about real problems. It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. If you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid. Any person capable of angering you becomes your master. He can anger you only when you permit yourself to be disturbed by him. The key is to keep company only with people who uplift you, whose presence calls forth your best. He who laughs at himself never runs out of things to laugh at. It is impossible for a man to learn what he thinks he already knows. Freedom is the only worthy goal in life. It is won by disregarding things that lie beyond our control. Circumstances don't make the man. They only reveal him to himself. People are not disturbed by things, but by the views they take of them. Other people's views and troubles can be contagious. Don't sabotage yourself by unwittingly adopting negative, unproductive attitudes through your associations with others. Only the educated are free. You are a little soul carrying around a corpse. First learn the meaning of what you say, and then speak. No man is free who is not master of himself. Nature hath given men one tongue but 2 ears, that we may hear from others twice as much as we speak. He is a wise man who does not grieve for the things which he has not, but rejoices for those which he has. Seek not the good in external things. Seek it in yourselves. The greater the difficulty, the more glory in surmounting it. Skillful pilots gain their reputation from storms and tempests. Don't seek to have events happen as you wish, but wish them to happen as they do happen, and all will be well with you. Do not try to seem wise to others. Small-minded people blame others. Average people blame themselves. The wise see all blame as foolishness. Know, first, who you are, and then adorn yourself accordingly. If evil be said of thee, and if it be true, correct thyself. If it be a lie, laugh at it. A ship should not ride on a single anchor, nor life on a single hope. You become what you give your attention to. What really frightens and dismays us is not external events themselves, but the way in which we think about them. It is not things that disturb us, but our interpretation of their significance. Preach not to others what they should eat, but eat as becomes you and be silent. If you wish to be a writer, write. If you would be a reader, read. If a writer, write. We are not disturbed by what happens to us, but by our thoughts about what happens to us. Know you not that a good man does nothing for appearance sake, but for the sake of having done right? Events do not just happen, but arrive by appointment. It is not so much what happens to you as how you think about what happens. We have 2 ears and 1 mouth so that we can listen twice as much as we speak. It is better to die of hunger having lived without grief and fear, than to live with a troubled spirit, amid abundance. Either God wants to abolish evil, and cannot, or he can, but does not want to. Men are not afraid of things, but of how they view them. It is our attitude toward events, not events themselves, which we can control. Nothing is by its own nature calamitous, even death is terrible only if we fear it. No great thing is created suddenly. It is unrealistic to expect people to see you as you see yourself. The more we value things outside our control, the less control we have. Your happiness depends on 3 things, all of which are within your power: your will, your ideas concerning the events in which you are involved, and the use you make of your ideas. Freedom is secured not by the fulfilling of men's desires, but by the removal of desire. When things seem to have reached that stage, merely say, "I won't play any longer," and take your departure. But if you stay, stop lamenting. Give me by all means the shorter and nobler life, instead of one that is longer but of less account. No great thing is created suddenly, any more than a bunch of grapes or a fig. If you tell me that you desire a fig, I answer that there must be time. Let it first blossom, then bear fruit, then ripen.